Over here we have the kids that were born this year, and then the older goats are all on that side.
And these are your spider goats?
These are the spider goats.
A DNA test was conducted and led them to discover it was neither a grizzly or a polar bear, but a hybrid, with a polar bear mother and a grizzly bear father.
Welcome to the wild and wondrous world of hybrid animals. You might think you've seen it all with lions, tigers, and bears, but what if I told you that some animals possess the DNA of multiple species? That's right. These creatures aren't just products of myth or fantasy. They're real-life hybrids, born from the crossing of two different species. Today, we're diving into the top 20 most fearsome, bizarre, and captivating hybrid animals in existence. From the iconic Liger to the genetically engineered spider goat, prepare to be amazed as we explore these strange wonders of the animal kingdom. Number 20. Liger, the king of hybrids. We begin our journey with one of the most famous hybrid animals, the liger. While Napoleon Dynamite may have immortalized it in pop culture with his doodles, the liger is far from fictional. A cross between a male lion and a female tiger, the liger is not just a combination of two apex predators. It's a supersized version of them. Ligers can grow up to 12 feet tall when standing on their hind legs and can weigh up to 200 pounds, dwarfing both of their parents. But this gigantic size comes with a price. Ligers often suffer from health issues, particularly heart problems, due to their enormous weight. Although they possess the fierce strength of a lion and the agility of a tiger, they're gentle giants when raised in captivity. Yet, their size and mixed heritage mean they would face insurmountable challenges in the wild. These hybrids, though fascinating, remind us of the limits and consequences of playing with nature. Number 19. Jaglion, a predator's blend. Next up, we have the jaglion, a rare but stunning blend of two of the fiercest big cats, the jaguar and the lion. The result of a male jaguar mating with a lioness, the jaglion is a striking animal with the powerful build of a lion and the distinctive rosette patterns of a jaguar. One of the most famous jaglions resides at the Bear Creek Sanctuary in Ontario, Canada, where a pair of them were born by chance rather than by design. The male, Tsunami, is a beautiful golden color with subtle jaguar markings, while the female, Jajara, is jet black, inheriting her melanism from her jaguar father. These hybrids are not only rare but also awe-inspiring, combining the best traits of both parent species. However, like many hybrids, they are sterile, unable to reproduce and continue their unique lineage. Number 18. Grolar bear, the polar grizzly. Imagine trekking through the Arctic wilderness and coming face to face with a bear that combines the brute strength of a grizzly with the cold weather adaptability of a polar bear. That's the Grolar bear, also known as a Pizzly bear. Unlike some hybrids, Grolar bears have been spotted in the wild, particularly in the Canadian Arctic. These bears are believed to be the result of polar bears moving southward due to the shrinking ice caps and encountering grizzly bears. The Grolar bear inherits a mix of traits from both parents, with fur that is denser than a grizzly's but not as thick as a polar bear's, and a build that is more robust than a polar bear's but leaner than a grizzly's. This hybrid is a living testament to how climate change is reshaping the natural world, forcing species that were once isolated to come into contact and create new forms of life. Number 17. Zonky, the striped mule. The zonky is a hybrid that almost sounds like something out of a children's book, but it's very much a real animal. This quirky creature is the result of a zebra mating with a donkey. Zebras and donkeys both belong to the equine family, making their hybridization possible, though rare in the wild. The zonky inherits the zebra's distinctive stripes, but usually only on parts of its body, often its legs, while the rest resembles a donkey. Zonkies are generally sterile, like many hybrids, and each one has a unique pattern of stripes, making them truly one of a kind. While they may not be as formidable as some of the other hybrids on this list, zonkies are known for their strong, hardy nature and are often used as working animals in some regions. Number 16. Kama, the humpless camel. Ever wondered what would happen if a camel and a llama got together? Meet the Kama, a humpless hybrid that combines the traits of both these long-necked animals. Kamas are bred by artificial insemination, as camels and llamas are quite different in size and habitat, making natural mating impossible. The first Kama was born in 1998 in Dubai, with the hope that it would inherit the camel's strength and the llama's gentle temperament and wool production, while the resulting Kama is a curious mix, with a camel-like body minus the hump and a woolly coat like a llama. They haven't quite lived up to the expectations. Nevertheless, Kamas represent an interesting experiment in combining the useful traits of two different species, and they remain a rare and fascinating example of hybridization. Number 15. Beefalo, the mighty meat machine. What do you get when you cross a bison with domestic cattle? The answer is beefalo, a hybrid created to combine the hardiness of bison with the meat production qualities of cattle. Beefalo were first bred in the 18th century, but it wasn't until the 1970s that they became commercially viable. These hybrids are primarily bred for their meat, which is leaner and lower in cholesterol than regular beef. Beefalo are also more resilient to harsh weather conditions, making them ideal for ranching in tougher climates. While beefalo are not as visually striking as some of the other hybrids on this list, their significance to agriculture makes them an important example of how hybridization can benefit human needs. Number 14. Hinny, the mysterious mule's cousin. The hinny is the less famous cousin of the mule, produced when a female donkey mates with a male horse. While mules are generally more common and robust, hinnies are known for their more delicate build and slightly smaller size. Despite these differences, hinnies are just as strong and capable as mules, often used as pack animals in regions where smaller, more sure-footed animals are needed. Hinnies are typically sterile, like mules, but their unique combination of traits from both parent species makes them a fascinating study in hybrid vigor. Their slightly more horse-like appearance, combined with the endurance and toughness of a donkey, makes them a valuable, though lesser-known, working animal. Number 13. Zhou, the mountain marvel. In the high-altitude regions of Tibet and Mongolia, where the air is thin and the terrain is rugged, farmers have long relied on a special hybrid to help them thrive, the Zhou. This hybrid, a cross between a yak and domestic cattle, is larger and stronger than either parent species, making it an excellent beast of burden. The Zhou's ability to carry heavy loads over treacherous mountain passes and its high milk production make it invaluable to the local economy. Zhous are also prized for their meat, which is considered a delicacy. Interestingly, while female Zhous are fertile, allowing for some continuation of the hybrid line, male Zhous are typically sterile. This makes the Zhou both a practical and intriguing example of how hybrid animals can arise from the needs of human society. Number 12. Spider goat, a marvel of genetic engineering. This entry takes us into the realm of genetic engineering, where scientists have created a hybrid that sounds like something out of a science fiction novel, the spider goat. By splicing the DNA of a goat with that of a spider, researchers have produced goats whose milk contains the proteins necessary to produce spider silk. Spider silk is one of the strongest materials known, and these goats provide a way to produce it in large quantities. The silk is extracted from the goat's milk and used to create incredibly strong materials like parachutes, medical sutures, and even body armor. While these spider goats don't shoot webs or climb walls, their existence represents a remarkable achievement in genetic science and opens the door to new possibilities in materials, science, and biotechnology. Number 11. Wolfen, the ocean's rarest hybrid. Next, we dive into the deep blue sea to meet the wolfen, one of the rarest hybrids on the planet. a cross between a female bottlenose dolphin and a male false killer whale. The wolfin is a striking animal with characteristics from both species. While dolphins and false killer whales are both members of, they're quite different in size and behavior, making this hybrid especially rare. Wolfins have been spotted both in the wild and in captivity, with the first known wolfin born at Tokyo SeaWorld in 1981. The most famous wolfin, Keikai Malu, resides at Sea Life Park in Hawaii, with her unique blend of dolphin and whale traits, including a size that falls between the two and a mix of their coloration. Keikai Malu has fascinated marine biologists and visitors alike. However, like many hybrids, wolfins are typically sterile, making them a rare and special occurrence in the marine world. Number 10. Geep, the adorable anomaly. Moving back to land, we meet the geep, a rare and adorable hybrid that results from the mating of a sheep and a goat. While sheep and goats are often kept together on farms, successful breeding between the two is rare due to their genetic differences. When a geep does occur, it often inherits a mix of traits from both parents, such as the woolly coat of a sheep, combined with the sturdy build and agility of a goat. However, many geeps are stillborn or do not survive long after birth, making them an even rarer sight. Those that do survive are usually sterile, preventing the creation of a true geep population. The rarity and cuteness of this hybrid make it a fascinating topic for animal enthusiasts and a reminder of the unpredictability of nature. Number 9. Green sea slug, the solar-powered creature. Taking a leap into the strange and wonderful, we come to the green sea slug, an extraordinary creature that blurs the line between animal and plant. This slug has the unique ability to incorporate the genetic material from the algae it eats into its own cells, allowing it to photosynthesize like a plant. Essentially, the green sea slug can generate its own energy from sunlight, making it one of the only animals known to do so. This remarkable hybridization of animal and plant traits has fascinated scientists and challenged our understanding of what defines an organism. The green sea slug is often found in tidal marshes and coastal waters, where it can be seen basking in the sun to fuel its photosynthetic processes. This unique adaptation not only gives the slug its bright green color, but also provides a fascinating example of nature's ability to push the boundaries of biology. Number 8. Tigon, the forgotten hybrid. While the Liger has gained fame as the largest of the big cat hybrids, its lesser-known cousin, the Tigon, deserves its own spotlight. A Tigon is the result of a male tiger mating with a female lioness. And while it shares many similarities with the Liger, it also has distinct differences. Tigons are generally smaller than Ligers, often closer in size to their tiger parent. They have the mane of a lion, though it is usually less pronounced, and they often retain the stripes of a tiger. The history of Tigons dates back to the 19th century, with some of the earliest known examples living in captivity in European zoos. Like many hybrids, Tigons are typically sterile, and their mixed parentage means they would struggle to survive in the wild. Nevertheless, they remain a fascinating example of the possibilities and limitations of hybridization in the animal kingdom. Number 7. Lepin, the spotted lion. Next, we explore the lepin, a rare and majestic hybrid born from a male leopard and a female lion. The lepin is one of the most visually striking hybrids, with the muscular build and mane of a lion combined with the spotted coat of a leopard. This hybrid is extremely rare, with only a few known examples, all of which were bred in captivity. The lepin's combination of strength, agility, and stealth makes it a theoretical super predator, though it is unlikely to ever be found in the wild. The first known lepin was bred in India at the turn of the 20th century, and since then only a handful have been born. Like other big cat hybrids, lepins are typically sterile, and their existence is often limited to the confines of zoos and wildlife sanctuaries. At number 6, we have the killer bee, a hybrid that might seem out of place on this list, but is no less fascinating or dangerous. Killer bees, also known as Africanized bees, are the result of a cross between the African honeybee and various European honeybees. This hybrid was unintentionally created in the 1950s by Brazilian scientists who were trying to increase honey production. Unfortunately, some of these bees escaped into the wild, where they bred with local populations and spread throughout the Americas. Killer bees are known for their aggressive behavior and tendency to swarm, which makes them far more dangerous than their European counterparts. Their venom is not more potent, but their propensity to attack in large numbers makes them a serious threat. Despite their fearsome reputation, killer bees are an example of how hybridization can lead to unintended and sometimes dangerous consequences. Number 5. Coy wolf, the urban predator. As human populations expand and encroach on wild habitats, some animals have adapted by hybridizing in ways that allow them to thrive in new environments. The coy wolf, a cross between a coyote and a wolf, is one such example. Coy wolves have become increasingly common in North America, particularly in urban and suburban areas where they exploit the resources and shelter provided by human development. These hybrids combine the cunning and adaptability of coyotes with the size and strength of wolves, making them formidable predators. Coy wolves have been known to hunt in packs like wolves, but are also highly adaptable loners like coyotes. This hybridization has allowed them to flourish in areas where neither species would normally thrive, demonstrating the incredible adaptability of nature. Number 4. Narluga, the Arctic mystery. The Arctic Ocean is home to many mysterious and majestic creatures, but few are as enigmatic as the Narluga. This hybrid, the result of a narwhal mating with a beluga whale, is a rare and fascinating example of hybridization in the wild. Narlugas have been observed in the Arctic, though sightings are rare, and much about them remains unknown. They often inherit the beluga's rounded head and the narwhal's long tusk, making them one of the most unique-looking cetaceans. Scientists are still studying these hybrids to understand their behavior, diet, and how they fit into the complex ecosystem of the Arctic. The Narluga is a reminder of the vast, unexplored wonders of the natural world, where even the most unexpected hybrids can arise. Number 3. Zebroid, the wild stripe. Zebroids are a group of hybrids resulting from the crossbreeding of zebras with other equines, such as horses or donkeys. The most common zebroid is the zorse, a cross between a zebra and a horse. These hybrids have been bred for over a century and are known for their striking appearance, with zebra-like stripes often appearing only on certain parts of their bodies, such as their legs or neck. Zebroids are typically strong and hardy animals, inheriting the toughness of their zebra parent, but they also tend to be more temperamental than domestic horses or donkeys. Their wild ancestry makes them difficult to tame, and they are often bred for their unique appearance rather than for practical use. The zebroid's exotic look and unpredictable nature make it one of the most fascinating hybrids in the animal kingdom. Number 2. Savanna cat, the wild companion. The savanna cat is a hybrid that brings a touch of the wild into the home. This breed is the result of crossing a domestic cat with a serval, a wild African cat known for its large ears and spotted coat. Savanna cats are known for their tall, lean build and striking appearance, which resembles a miniature cheetah. They are also known for their high energy levels and strong hunting instincts, making them a more demanding pet than typical domestic cats. However, they are also highly intelligent and can be trained to walk on a leash and perform tricks, much like a dog. The savanna cat's blend of wild and domestic traits makes it a unique and increasingly popular hybrid for those looking for a more exotic companion animal. Number 1. Zubron, the European bison hybrid. Topping our list is the zebron, a hybrid that emerged from an attempt to create a stronger and more resilient livestock animal in Europe. The zebron is a cross between a domestic cow and a European bison, also known as a Wisent. First bred in Poland in the early 20th century, zebrons were intended to replace cattle in regions where harsh winters and rough terrain made traditional farming difficult. Zebrons are larger and stronger than domestic cattle, with a build more similar to that of their wild bison parent. They are also more resistant to disease and can survive on poorer quality forage, making them an ideal hybrid for tough farming conditions. However, despite these advantages, zebrons never gained widespread popularity, and today they are primarily found in wildlife reserves. The zebron stands as a testament to the potential and the limitations of hybridization in agriculture. And there you have it. 20 of the most fascinating and fearsome hybrid animals in existence. From the giant Liger to the mysterious Narluga, these creatures show us the incredible diversity and adaptability of life on Earth. Whether born of human intervention or natural encounters, these hybrids challenge our understanding of species and remind us that nature is full of surprises. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out our animal playlist for more amazing content about the wonders of the natural world. Thanks for watching, and see you next time